Look at those bars, Heather. And they're nothing like those bars will be like in prison.
Sarah, keep your voice down.
You're not going to be able to sneak out of prison like you could sneak out of here. Heather, I want to know the truth. And I want to know the truth about everything. What happened that night that Diana Taylor was murdered?
I'll tell you what happened. Exactly nothing.
You're lying. You were not in this bed that night. Oh, you tried to make me think that I was dreaming. But I know I woke up and you were not here. Besides, you had to have gone out. That deputy saw you at the accident.
Sarah, I didn't want to tell you about that 3-car accident. I mean, I figured it would just upset you.
Well, I'm not upset now. So tell me the truth.
Okay. I couldn't sleep that night, so I decided to take a drive and get some fresh air.
In Shelley Vernon's car and in the stolen uniform.
That's the only way I can get in and out of here.
Go on.
Well, on the way back to the sanitarium, I got stopped by a police blockade, and there was a terrible accident. They asked me to help them.
Because you were wearing the nurse's uniform. Did you really help those people in those wrecks?
Well, I did the best I could. I had to hide when Rick and Jeff got there.
They were there, too?
Well, of course. That's the reason Rick is getting his commendation the same day I am, at the same time.
Did he see you?
No. I'm sure no one saw me. It was at night. They were trying to get the victims into the ambulances. I got out of there. I got away from the scene of the accident without either of them seeing me.
Heather, please. Please don't pick up that commendation, please.
I have to. I have no choice.
You'll get caught. Or what if Rick Weber sees you there?
Sarah, don't start with that again. I have more important things to think about.
Like what?
Like having a memory breakthrough.
Why? What for?
So I can get out of the sanitarium, so I can be there to pick up the commendation.
Please. Please.
Sarah, can't you get this through your head? I've got to end this once and for all. If I don't show up, then they're going to come down here asking questions why Shelley Vernon never showed. And be calm. Come in. Stay calm. It's just Miss Vernon.
Oh, Sarah, what is it?
Oh, nothing. She's just a little nervous today, that's all.
Oh, would you like your doctor to come in and look on you, see if you need a tranquilizer?
Oh, no, that's all right. I'm fine. Really, I'm just fine.
I think the knock just gave her a start.
Well, I came to tell you that Dr. Nelson would like to see you.
Oh, good. I'm anxious to talk to him.
That's fine. That's fine, thank you.
You better? You certainly seem a lot more relaxed.
Well, it's nice not to be at each other's throat.
It's a little late in coming, but I must say it's pleasant for a change.
Maybe it's because we have the same goal in common. We both want to make sure our money is secure.
You know what, Monica? You really are becoming a true Quartermaine.
Maybe. When it comes to money, I suppose I am. You do think Alex should be stopped, don't you?
Absolutely.
Okay. Maybe by going to the offices tonight, you'll find out.
I'll have to be careful, though. Alex and Dad sometimes work very late.
Okay. All right, then maybe we could just, well, we could have dinner here. And you could call the offices every now and then.
No, I think that's very obvious. That's not a good idea. What I'll do is I'll wait until later and I'll check. Hopefully the office will be closed by that time.
All right. All right, whatever you say. Then I'm just going to grab a bite and then I'm going to run. I had a long day in surgery. You will go to the offices, won't you?
If I possibly can, I will. I don't want to see my personal fortune go down the drain because of some harebrained scheme of Alex, believe me.
Alan, it is my money, too.
Indeed, you are my wife. Even if it's a marriage in name only.
Don't let's get into that now.
Sorry.
Things were going along pretty well.
True. I know how much I did press you, Monica, to try and be civil to Alex.
And I tried, Alan. I did try. But there is something about that woman that I don't like.
I understand. Actually, I should thank you for being as civil as you were to her. To tell you the truth, the more I get to know my cousin, the less I like her. Shall we go to our table?
We're checking out now, Georgia.
Oh, all right. Where's Anne? Is she on a break? Well, she's in the cafeteria with Lesley Weber.
Oh, Steve, Audrey.
Yeah, Dan, what is it?
We just came from there. I don't like to butt in, but Anne's in pretty bad shape.
She was shaking like a leaf. Well, I spoke to her earlier. She's been having a very upsetting day, I'm afraid.
Heather Weber popped in for a visit today.
Oh, I didn't realize you knew that.
Well, we appreciate that. Anyway.
Yes, we certainly do.
Ah, are you guys about to leave?
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect timing because Anne's ready to go home now, too.
Fine, we can all go home together.
Yeah, I don't feel quite right leaving like this.
Georgia,
Yes, Dan.
did you speak to Jessie?
Yes, she's sending down a relief nurse right now.
You see, everything is settled. See you all tomorrow morning.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for everything.
I feel like such a fool.
Don't.
Everyone making such a fuss over me.
Don't feel that way. People care, you know.
Yeah. I can't help wondering what it's going to be like when Heather gets out on a full-time basis. I know she's going to be coming here for therapy at General. I can't even handle this. I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle that.
Come in. Hello, Heather. Oh, you seem rather subdued. Something go wrong in Port Charles?
No, not wrong. Just strange and overwhelming.
What happened?
Well, the day started rather routinely. I went to General Hospital, and I was walking down the halls saying hello to people, old friends. People I'd never remembered before. And then all kinds of things started happening.
Oh, what things?
I'm beginning to remember everything from the past, including the LSD I tried to give Diana Taylor.
Heather, you remember that clearly?
So clearly it hurts. I drank the iced tea by mistake.
The tea intended for Diana. Yes, Heather, go on.
Now I see why people look at me like I'm some kind of monster. I cried all the way back to Forest Hills. How could I do such a terrible thing?
Heather, listen to me. You just admitted it yourself. You were ill. Now, look, I want you to try to put all of this out of your mind now.
Yes, but will other people do the same?
Heather, look, all we can do is hope they will all understand.
I have so much love inside me. So much love I want to share with other people. I want to get out and prove to them I'm not the same Heather Weber.
So healthy to hear you talk this way with such awareness and understanding.
And guilt. I'm not the same Heather I'm remembering.
Heather, I want you to continue to tell me everything you remember. Then I'm going to give this tape to Dr. Rick Weber. Let him be the judge of whether or not you're well enough to be released from this sanitarium.
Hello, Hutch.
You got company, 52.
Hey, where you going? You don't expect me to talk to him from out here, do you?
I can't let you go in.
Why don't you look closely at that slip I gave you?
Well, if it's okay with the principal keeper, it's okay with me.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm really glad you could come down.
That's okay. Before I forget, Luke and Laura asked me to say hello to you for you.
Oh, all right. We'll give him a big hello back from me, okay?
Okay, I'll do that. Hutch, I heard about that dead pigeon that was slipped into your cell in the shoebox.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty clear way of letting the man know where he stands, don't you think?
I told you right at the beginning that you had to watch your step.
Well, I guess I still figured I'd be fairly safe in isolation.
Hutch, no place is safe if someone really wants to get to you.
Well, I'm beginning to figure that out. They're gonna kill me, Ramsey.
If they get to you, yes, they will.
Right. So, what are we gonna do about this? I mean, isn't there some kind of a law to protect me or something?
Yes, there is a protected witness program for cooperating witnesses.
Well?
Unfortunately, your court-appointed attorney didn't ask for it.
Well, wait a second. What's this? I mean, I gave evidence that convicted a lot of guys, right? Doesn't that count for something?
You volunteered that evidence. You testified because you wanted to, and your lawyer just accepted that.
Then you're telling me that there's nothing that can be done?
No, I'm not saying that at all. Something can be done, but it would have to go through channels, and that would take time.
In the meantime, I'm a dead pigeon. Now, look, Ramsey, I know that you didn't come out here to help me. You came out here to try to get me to help you, right?
What makes you say that?
Well, I've been flashed onto the whole scoop. And what you really came out here to get me to do is to cooperate with the feds, right? What they call that organized crime task force.
How did you find that out?
Prison grapevine knows things before they even get started. Now, what did you figure, Ramsey? That I'm already a dead man, that if I spill a little more information, I can't get killed twice?
Wait a minute, Hutch, listen to me.
No. You listen to me. I was promised protection. Now, I want to get out of this place. I cannot be here, all right?
Thank you. Well, I must say, it's rather nice having dinner away from the family for a change.
I know. I'm so bored with Alex's chatter.
And Lila. Good heavens. I don't believe I said that. I love Lila. You know I do. It's just the constant chatter from her about this art auction benefit or whatever.
Yes, I understand that she and some of the other members of the organization have really fouled it up royally.
Oh, I don't think it's that bad. I just think that... Well, I think they've made some sort of a mess about who donated what art objects or something.
Well, that's my mother, all heart and no organization.
You realize that we're having dinner and we haven't made a cutting remark to either one of us?
Well, money makes strange bedfellows, doesn't it? Figuratively speaking, that is.
Yeah, figuratively speaking.
I'm just so sorry I was late, that's all.
Oh, I never mind waiting for a charming woman like you. A table for Tony Castle, please.
Hello, Lesley.
Hello. Oh, hello, Alan. Tony, I don't believe you've met Alan and Monica Quartermaine, who are colleagues of mine at the hospital. Tony Castle.
It's my pleasure.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Castle.
Well, we won't interrupt your dinner. Good to see you.
Okay. Bye. The sight of her still affects you, doesn't it? You're still jealous of her because of Rick, aren't you?
No. No. No, that's all.
Monica, I saw something in your eyes. I know you well enough. Don't tell me that you're jealous of her because she's here with some interesting-looking man.
No, I'm not. I'm not jealous of that. If I'm jealous of anything, I'm jealous of the good life that she is leading right now. Because I could hardly say the same for mine.